now after the church service at St. Matthew's Cathedral, riding already in the presidential limo this morning, but alone, not with the former president. President-elect Biden, along with his wife, Dr. Jill Biden. Of course, in just over an hour and a half now, he'll face his first big challenge as president, delivering that inaugural address. So I want to bring in one of the few speechwriters who helped write 2 inaugural addresses, Mike Waldman, who helped write 2 of President Clinton's inaugural addresses. And Michael, thanks for joining us today. President Biden is going to be speaking to a divided country, a country in crisis. As we've been saying, you've heard people say he's got to echo the second inaugural of Abraham Lincoln, FDR's first inaugural, perhaps parts of what George W. Bush faced in 2001. How do you see the challenge?
Well, George, you're right that this speech is more than a speech. It's kind of a civic ritual, a ritual of the presidency. And he has to find a way to bring people together, as Thomas Jefferson did after the first bitterly contested election when he said we are all Republicans and we are all Federalists. He also has to do what Lincoln did in his first inaugural, which was show some firmness and stand up for the values of democracy. He's giving the speech at the very spot where 2 weeks ago there was an insurrection by supporters of the defeated president. And he needs to pledge in some way action and action now, as FDR did in his first inaugural. There are echoes of these other presidents that President-elect and soon President Biden can tap. We don't always listen to these inaugurals. The ones that are memorable are in times of crisis, and that's when we are really listening.
And we are seeing the president-elect there in the beast right now, in the traditional presidential car, an armored truck, really, bulletproof, bomb-proof. And of course, that is necessary today. There we see the president-elect get out of the car right there. And Rahm Emanuel, I'm reminded of a story that President Obama tells in his memoir